Since AD equals to C plus I plus G plus X minus M, and we have analyzed what happens to each of these components in turn, let's combine the effects. So suppose interest rates decrease because money supply shifted to the right. Consumption increases because durables becomes cheaper because both when you borrow money and when you use savings. Investment increases because there are more projects now that are profitable. Government spending increases because it is cheaper to borrow in the market. And if the lowered interest rates makes your interest rate lower relative to those of other countries, and this is important because, again, we only care about relative interest rates when we talk about the effects on net exports. Then short-term capital flows out of a country, your currency gets sold on the forex market, supply increases, exchange rate drops relative to your trading partners, your exports become cheaper in foreign currency, imports become more expensive, the value of your exports increase, the value of your imports decrease, and hence your net exports increase. Now we can see that they all point in one direction. When interest rates decrease, your AD increases because each component of the AD increases. What happens to your ADAS graph? Well, when your AD increases, your national income increases as well, but by a more than proportionate amount because of the multiplier. Now, if you forget what that is, this simply means that the spending of one person becomes the income of another. When that happens, when one person's income increases by a certain amount, the overall spending increases by much more than that amount. For the specifics, refer to the income determination lectures. The reverse happens when your interest rate increases. Try figuring that out for yourself. It shouldn't be hard at all. Now let's introduce two terms. Instead of saying lowering the interest rate so that the economy will grow, we can call that expansionary monetary policy. The word expansionary is used because policy is just designed to expand the current production in the economy. Similarly, contractionary monetary policy means the reverse, increasing interest rates to lower production. These are merely terminology. Do not be afraid of them. Or is that all? That's actually not all. So far, we have only discussed about actual economic growth. What about potential economic growth? That is the growth of the maximum capacity in the economy. The effects that monetary policy has on the productive capacity of the economy, well, is minimal. It may spur further investment, but there's no way of making sure that this investment goes towards increasing the productivity of the economy. Same for government spending. Consumption, net exports do very little to improve productivity. Hence, monetary policy has little effects on potential growth.